each one of us to realize that there are no limits. If you can't dream it, you can't have it. Okay, Kennedy had the courage to say that, you know what, I'm going to put a man on the moon. At that point, no one had been able to do that. So can you imagine how big a dream he was having? So when someone asked him, but why on the moon? He said, because it's there. Why do you want to climb Mount Everest? Because it's there. As simple as that. We don't need no big reason. All of us have a calling to follow. So there is no concept like a dream too big. Is it okay to dream big even if it looks unrealistic at this point? Is there any limit that we need to take care? Money expert mommy, I want you to think of the person who invented the plane. Up until that point, no one knew that we could fly or that we'll be able to fly. Can you imagine every day when the Wright brothers used to go and jump off the mountain with some kind of equipment that they had created and crash landed and crash landed and crash landed 50,000 times? How many people must have come and told them that, you know, are you mad? No one's been able to do this. You really think people are going to be able to fly? So I want each one of us to realize that there are no limits. If you can't dream it, you can't have it. Okay, Kennedy had the courage to say that, you know what, I'm going to put a man on the moon. At that point, no one had been able to do that. So can you imagine how big a dream he was having? So when someone asked him, but why on the moon? He said, because it's there. Why do you want to climb Mount Everest? Because it's there. As simple as that. We don't need no big reason. We can dream because God has only given this power to one living being, and that's the human being. Animals can't dream. A dog can't say, I want to buy a house with a garden. An elephant can't say these kind of things. Who can say it? We were designed to dream. And you know why these dreams were put inside of us? Because our dreams lead us to our highest passion or our highest purpose, or it guides us. Our dreams and desires were put inside of us because imagine if somebody's value system is of science. They were put on earth to create the rockets, to go across the atmosphere, to be able to go to the moon. That's what they were designed for. Now some of us are designed to help others. Some of us are designed to help others in disease. They are called doctors. Some of us are designed to help people make their houses. They are called architects. All of us have a calling to follow. So there is no concept like a dream too big. Now I'll tell you why people are scared of dreaming too big, okay? The biggest problem is when we dream too big, we don't want to start too small. Unfortunately, we cannot have a big dream and then start also big. That doesn't work. Learning to dream big and learning to start small, both these things have to be learned, okay? So while I want to totally encourage you, my sweetheart, to dream as big as you can, I remember my first self-development book was The Magic of Thinking Big, in which they said it doesn't cost you any more to have a big dream versus a small dream. So why not have a big dream if there's a chance that it will come true? If you are going to dream about a 1-bedroom house or you're going to dream about a 7-bedroom house and both consume the same amount of energy, and you know that one of them will come true because you could dream it, why not the 7-bedroom, my darling? So no, I don't think there is any limit that I want you to put. The only thing I want you to care about is when you dream, you live in dreamland, which is very high. When you execute, you live on earth plane, which is very low. So sometimes you can feel that gap and you may feel like, oh my God, the gap is too big between what I need to do to where I want to go. But you know what? Man overestimates what they can do in 1 year and underestimates what we can do in 5 years. So from today onwards, I want you to focus a lot more on what is possible in 5 years. Today when I look at my life, not even in my dreams I had imagined it, okay? Even my dreams had just a 5-year plan, but I'm on my 10th year of this work, right? So of course, it's way beyond what I had imagined. But we have to start somewhere. And can I tell you, when I started out, all I wanted was to earn 25,000 rupees. That's all I wanted. I just wanted enough of my own money that I don't have to answer anybody. If I want to go to the parlor 3 times in the week, I shouldn't have to explain myself, okay, bhai, why do you need to go to the salon 3 times? If I want to go buy a top for myself, I shouldn't have to give the bill to anyone to say this is where I spend the money. I just wanted my own money so that I can be free of, and that was a very small amount, just to be able to feel my own freedom. That's all I wanted. And today I can tell you, it's a different journey altogether. So I don't know where it is that you're going to start, but trust me, starting small and building yourself has its own pleasure, its own happiness, its own beauty. And then suddenly they'll say you become a overnight success after 20 years of hard work. So something like that will happen.